Blessed love and welcome to another edition of Sacred Woman Chats. Today I wanted to discuss ritual and ceremony during and after birth and why it's important to honor ritual, create your own, or seek the guidance of someone who can help you to create a ritual for yourself around your birth or that what is in your tradition, and ceremony. And so as women, birth spiritually stands as a rite of passage. It is an experience that women go through that take them to the next level of womanhood within themselves. And it's a threshold that carries them from a young woman who has learned to be responsible for herself into a mother who is now responsible for herself and from those who come from her. And so marking that transition spiritually is very important so that the woman can receive that which is happening to her in this time period. In this 9-month period, in this 40-week period, she is actually becoming a brand new person. And so having rituals throughout, which coincide with pregnancy practice, which we spoke of in an earlier video, gives her that acknowledgement that what she's going through is not just an everyday occurrence. And prayerfully, it allows her to take the experience a little bit more serious. Rituals that can happen are as simple as spiritually acknowledging that you're pregnant, and then also creating a space to create in that pregnancy what it is you want. So I recently had this conversation with one of my pregnant mamas and was sharing with her that this is an opportunity to now ask the universe to experience her pregnancy in the way that she envisioned. It didn't happen the way that she envisioned. And so now, despite what created this love that you're now being told to embrace, shift it. So do you want to experience joy during this pregnancy? Do you want to experience happiness? Do you want to experience financial stability, and looking at what are the obstacles to experiencing financial stability? Or what are the things that need to stay in place to maintain what it is that you have? Physically, how do you feel? Do you want to be fit during your pregnancy? Do you want to be catered to during your pregnancy? And so we create a ritual that celebrates you as the mother and says, hey, this is my body, and this is the opportunity that Spirit has afforded me through my body to grow. And I'm going to humbly ask Spirit to allow me to honor it and enjoy it the best way that I can. And so we create a ritual around that. we also create a ritual acknowledging this baby in your womb, and that this baby has chosen you for a destiny, to fulfill a destiny. And so that you are also in alignment with this spirit and this soul and this body who has chosen you to help them fulfill their destiny. So that's part one in terms of creating ceremony during pregnancy. And then there is ceremony for postpartum, for afterbirth. You've gone through this period, you've had your baby, you have gone through the journey. And so now it's important to close it and acknowledge that you are now a mom, and to give these honor and praises to the ancestral mothers. Women have been birthing on the earth for eternity, and we know what to do because it's in us. It's something that we've received. It's universal. The primordial mothers have been birthing life and abundance on the earth since the beginning of time. And so it's important to honor the ancestral mothers. It's important to honor your transition from young woman to mother. And so we do that through bath ceremonies. We do sacred ceremonial baths. We do that through simple flower crown honoring, which allows the mother to sit in her royalty. Now, as mother, you are queen. As mother, you are royal. As mother, you are afforded the opportunity to birth a nation, to raise a nation, and to shift the current on the earth through the children that you are raising. It's an incredibly important role. And so we also do that and acknowledge that through honoring the mother through postpartum care. We make sure that she is nourished and she is fed. We make sure that she is comfortable. We make sure that if we need to establish a food tree, which is a schedule of 30 days or more, where there are meals prepared for the mother and the family every day, so that she's not worried about household chores. She's not worried about who's taking out the garbage or who's taking her other children to school, because these things have been put in place to make sure that she is honored, safe, and secure. We also cook nourishing foods, warming foods, and there's a food that we do called a bone broth, and I actually do a variation of it for vegan moms, which because bone broth is actually made from boiling the bones. It's a marrow strengthening food. But for vegetarian and vegan moms, there's other ways to get the same nutrients using a plant-based recipe to give the mom the same type of strength after birth. We make tomato soups, we make pumpkin soups, anything that's easy and warming to the body. And so all of this is so that this new life is acknowledged properly, and the process of creating new life is maintained as sacred. And so we create the space for ritual and ceremony during birth, during pregnancy, and after birth. Ashe. I hope this information today was helpful. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to send me an email at birthingbeautiful.com. birthingbeautiful@gmail.com. I apologize if you want more information on my healing practice. If you want more information on my healing practice, you can visit my website at bit.ly/birthingbeautiful. There's a full listing of all the services that I offer on island, and there are some services that are available to mothers who do not live in my area. If you are interested in free birthing affirmation cards that I have available, please just send a request to my email, again, birthingbeautiful@gmail.com, and I will make sure that that is sent out to you free of cost. And thank you so much for watching our videos. I have a wonderful time making them and sharing the knowledge of and wisdoms that I have received and trained and learned over the years. Ashe, Ireo, Hotel.